Okay, so hey guys, and today I'm back with another anime movie review, and this time it is Code Geass, Lelouch of The Ressurection. So let's begin the review. Okay, so first let's talk about Lelouch in this movie. In the first act, they reduce him to a complete joke, and it's just not cool seeing such an amazing mastermind being diminished to such stupidity. I don't like the idea of Lelouch returning from the dead in the first place. Like, the ending of R2 was just so satisfying and amazing, and this movie is absolutely trying to ruin that fantastic ending. And what's worse, it itself doesn't even come close to that ending or R2 itself. So it has absolutely no right to try to replace it. You know, at this point, Code Geass, just like Star Wars, is starting to feel like a soap opera. Any franchise that gets stretched on for too long will ultimately start to feel like a never-ending soap opera. I honestly would like stuff like Akito the Exiled and more spin-offs like that, which let us explore the world of Code Geass a little more. They also don't ruin the existing story and respects them, which I appreciate even more. But this movie just ruins Lelouch and Code Geass itself, and you know what? This movie is going straight out of my headcanon. Yes, that seems to be the only solution for when greedy companies keep stretching on franchises. Okay, so now let's talk about the other characters of this movie. Nunally. Poor Nunally. Getting captured once freaking again. Amazing. That is basically her character now. Getting captured and being the damsel in distress. Cece is undoubtedly the best character in this movie, and she gets a lot of screen time here, which is always nice. Even that cheese pillow thingy returns at the end, so yeah, this movie must be pretty good for Cece fans. Suzaku is really forgettable here, but hey, at least he isn't as unlikable anymore. It's still pretty weird seeing him in that zero outfit near the beginning of the movie though. Okay, so now let's talk about the villains of this movie. The first one is Shamna, the main villain of the movie, and the second is Shalio, Shamna's little brother. So let's start with Shamna. She seems like a pretty generic villain at first, but once she reveals her Geass, she really starts to get on my nerves. Like, seriously, her Geass just undoes everything that the audience has watched until now, so it makes a lot of the movie absolutely worthless. Her Geass is meant to waste the audience's time and pad the runtime. They probably tried to pad the runtime so that they could call this an actual movie instead of just an extended Code Geass episode, which, yeah, it does kind of feel like an extended Code Geass episode. Aside from the improved animation and long duration, everything about it feels like a normal Code Geass episode. Why is this movie a movie and not just an episode? Pretty sure this entire thing could have fit inside 1 or 2 episodes. You can just see that at some moments they are just trying to stretch out the duration. Anyway, Shalio is okay, I guess. I really like his suit and nightmare, and I also like how his design gives an insane or psychotic vibe to him. Okay, so this movie is boring. That's the main reason I'm not going to rate this movie that high, because it's extremely boring. I found myself checking how much time was left every 20 or 25 minutes in the movie, and that is not a good thing. To be honest, I only completely watched it because it's Code Geass and I wanted to be caught up with all the Code Geass stuff. If Code Geass continues producing boring stuff like this though, I soon won't be interested in checking out and catching up with it because nobody likes boring stuff. This is sad, keeping in mind that the Code Geass anime series is one of the most entertaining, engaging and interesting series out there. So Lelouch puts the villain of this movie to sleep in the final scene. Finally, some old Lelouch action. Really liked this scene, and this was the only twist in the movie that actually managed to surprise me. Rating? 5 out of 10. Best moment, Shamna's eternal sleep. Okay, so yeah guys, and that was it for my review of this disappointing and boring Code Geass movie. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. And so yeah guys, bye.